Hello, Mayor, Town Council, friends, neighbors. Thank you for allowing me to speak to you today about an important issue. My name is Imani Cobb, and I've been a citizen of Riverdale all of my life. And I love Riverdale, and I know that you all do too, otherwise you wouldn't be here this evening. But why are we so unwilling to change that we'd rather let Riverdale change? I'm sure you're probably wondering, what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about Riverdale's waste, which is causing Riverdale to go to waste. Our waste production has been increasing every year, and where does it go? To the landfill in the nearby town, where our water supply comes from. And I'm sure we've all thought out of sight, out of mind, but that reasoning is flawed. We're still being affected. Now, I've been doing research on toucan recycling programs for the past 5 years, and I continue to research even after this issue was voted down 2 years ago. But now is the time for change. Now is the time to bring the toucan recycling program to Riverdale. Now, as I mentioned, Riverdale has an impending waste problem. We've been increasing our waste production every year and relying on a landfill to take care of it. Well, landfills are not sustainable solutions. According to EcoCycle, one of the U.S.'s largest nonprofit recyclers, landfills are the largest man-made producers of methane gas. Methane gas is 21 times more powerful than carbon dioxide. And according to the Environmental Protection Agency, or the EPA, all landfills will leak. This will affect our wildlife first, but then it will affect us. Now, landfills were supposed to prevent pollution, but they've ended up creating even more dangerous pollution problems. The first one being air pollution. Methane gas is produced in landfills and it becomes trapped. Now, according to a 2009 study by Robert Watson, methane gas is responsible for 75% as much global warming as carbon dioxide. Now, this methane can leak into the air, but it can also cause problems in our soil. And another issue that comes from landfills is water pollution. Now, landfills can create a carcinogen called a trichloroethylene, or TCE. 4 drops of TCE can make 20,000 gallons of water undrinkable. That's about the size of an average swimming pool. 4 drops of TCE, which can be created by our landfills, can make 20,000 gallons of water undrinkable. I know before we were concerned about the costs, and that was the reason why it was voted down before, but are we willing to put these hazards in front of our children and future grandchildren? I don't mean to panic you all, but it's time that we become proactive as a town. Now, the toucan recycling program can be a solution to all of this. It's very simple. Each household will receive 2 bins, one for non-recyclable trash and the other for recyclable trash. And it's very convenient for our citizens because they'll no longer have to worry about which recyclables are allowed and which aren't. It'll take a few minutes out of their day to put the recyclables in the bin, take those bins to the curbside once a week. They'll be picked up by automated trucks and then taken to the Riverdale Recycling Center. It's so simple, it's so convenient, and our citizens of Riverdale are more likely to recycle if they see recycling as an activity that is convenient and simple and easy for them. San Francisco, Dallas, Denver, Tucson, and even our neighbor city of Normal, Illinois have all adopted the toucan recycling program. Normal, Illinois has had their program since 2012. That means we are 3 years behind Normal. What's stopping us? Just a few minutes of recycling each day could save Riverdale a future of health concerns. Now, I know before this issue was voted down because we were concerned about how much it would cost and about the tax hike. And I've spoken to Riverdale City Hallers, and they're willing to negotiate and work with the city to split the cost half and half. So that's wonderful. Although we'll still have to see a 3% increase in the real estate tax, I've spoken to citizens of Riverdale who are willing to embrace that tax because they have pride in Riverdale. So why don't we embrace that pride too and adopt the toucan recycling program? I see bright days ahead for Riverdale if we can adopt this program. Imagine citizens who are conscientious about the waste they produce, citizens who are motivated to recycle, and children who can grow old unafraid of an ever-expanding landfill right next door. Allow our citizens to vote in November to bring the toucan recycling program here. I know that they will make the right choice and vote yes. Why will they vote yes? Because bringing this program here will allow citizens to recycle more. They'll be more aware of how what we do affects the world around us, And our children will grow up learning that it's important to reduce our carbon footprint. In Corpus Christi, Texas, they received a 350% increase in recyclables in 1 year after adopting the two-can recycling program. 350% increase. Now, I know that Corpus Christi is a bit larger than our town, but if they can achieve such amazing results, imagine what we could accomplish here in Riverdale. Now, if we don't change, I don't want to stick around to see what happens. At the worst, there could be air pollution, water pollution, and a damaged ecosystem. But we could also remain stagnant, afraid of change, while cities around us are progressing. And that's just a Riverdale that I can't bear to witness. So town council, it's up to you. The choice is yours. Will Riverdale remain stagnant, or will we become proactive instead of reactive? I'd like to emphasize that this could be a new day for Riverdale. By voting to bring the two-can recycling program here, you can reduce health risks, promote recycling, and create a better future for Riverdale, which I'm sure is what we all want. Mayor, town council, friends, neighbors, even members of the press, your city wants to recycle. So please consider voting yes and letting our citizens make a difference in November on our community. Our future depends on it. I think American statesman William Jennings Bryan said it best in his 1899 America's Mission speech. Destiny is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. It is not something to be wished for. It is something to be achieved. I hope that this is a destiny that we can achieve together. Thank you.